Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you what I bought while in Japan. Basically just the art supplies I bought. I didn't get a lot this time just because, I don't know, every time I go to Japan I'm always concerned about how much paint I'm bringing back. I'm always worried that TSA is going to take it because I haven't had a great track record with that. But let me see what I got. This is what my bag looks like when I bring it back home. And you can see, to help combat the fear of TSA taking away my paints, I have a safety data sheet of almost every single brand of paint that I buy just in here, just in case I do end up getting it, and hoping that they don't actually throw it out by showing that it's not combustible. So I want to just show the washi tape and like stationery stuff I got first. Again, I didn't get too much this time. I didn't have a lot of space, so I got the MT brand masking tape, or masking tape gummy paper. I just know that I really like this specific washi tape in general. Here's one I've already started using. They're just normal washi tape. It's about, I want to say, 100 yen a piece, so a little less than $1 for each of them. And I don't know, stationery just seems very expensive to me, especially over there, so I try to just get, plain ones for when I need to do paintings. But this is probably my favorite that I got, obviously because it's actually designed. This is a BGM brand washi tape, and it's got little, let me show you, it's got little golden accents to it. And I got it because it reminds me of the train one I had from last time. And they didn't have this one anymore, so it seems like they changed their stock very, very quickly. And I wanted to show that I've already started using some of the washi tape. I used it for, here, let me move this. I used it for this spread right here. It looks really nice. This is a spread based on my climb, like for Mount Fuji. But yeah, I started using it, and I always like to use the like label for this washi tape, just because like it's also made of washi tape, but it's kind of peeling right now, so I gotta glue that down and it'll look nice. But it just looks really pretty with the color palette I picked here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and open these up so it forces me to actually use the paint, or it forces me to actually use the washi tape. But yeah, for $1, this comes with a lot of washi tape compared to other brands that I've used. And you can see I've used quite a bit compared to a brand new one. But yeah, I really like these tapes. Completely ruined my nail. That's okay though. I'll unwrap these later. This is another thing that I bought while I was in Japan. This is a stamp, and it's a Holbein watercolor stamp. but my plan was to use this for showing the colors of wash that I get. Something I didn't realize is this was like 600 yen. I didn't realize that this is already preloaded with ink, so you can kind of see. Let me see if I can show you. There's a kind of wet spot that you can see in one area right here, but if I bring my sketchbook back over and let's just open up to a page I don't care about. It's obviously too heavy, but there. You don't have to push very hard on it, and it looks really nice. It feels very small compared to what I expected, but it'll work very well for whenever I want to swatch and make something look cute in my sketchbook. So I'm gonna let that dry. The next thing I bought is this Hake brush. You normally use this for making large brush strokes for backgrounds, particularly with like watercolor, but I thought it might be fun to test it out with my Holbein gouache, like my artist gouache. So let's see if I can open this up without ruining my nails. I think I paid around $5 for this, and that's very, very cheap compared to, you know, a good quality Hake brush. Japan has a lot of places where you can buy Hake brushes from, but they're just a bit too out of my price range for me to end up actually buying a good quality one. I personally don't spend a lot of money on my paintbrushes. Like, I understand that you probably should, and it might be helpful with like your whole painting process. Like, you don't have to fight against your art supplies you're using. But honestly, like, I use artist cloth paintbrushes all the time for my gouache paintings, and a lot of my oil paintbrushes I got out of the trash can at my old college. Just because, like, a lot of people just throw out their oil paintbrushes whenever they were leaving for the summer. So I got most of my art supplies from just grabbing stuff that people were gonna throw out. But yeah, this Hake brush is very soft. I don't see, like, there's a couple of bristles that are out. Like, this one's not even in the little inside compartment, it's just sticking out. But those are easy to just remove. They shouldn't get in the way. But yeah. Doesn't look too bad for a 500 yen brush. Brushes are just very expensive in Japan from what I've noticed. So this will be the first time I've used the Japanese brush. This next purchase I was really excited for. I've been really wanting this specific brand of poster colors for a while now, and the first time I was in Japan I couldn't find, well no, I found this brand in Hokkaido the first time, but again I was worried about TSA throwing them out because they're like glass jars, and I think they might be over like the limit for obviously what you can put in a carry-on, but like this went under the plane and I still get worried that they're gonna just throw it out. So let me pull out all of them. One of those is sticky. You're wet. Oh, that's not good. What happened there? That's okay. I'll wash whatever that is. I also got a lame pink coral Turner acrylic wash, so let me show that first. And I'll do swatches of these. Oh wow, that looks like toothpaste, like kids' toothpaste. I'll swatch that in a second. But these are the poster colors. It's something sticky on that. I don't know what happened. I've been really wanting to try out this brand. This is the brand I think that they use for the backdrops of Studio Ghibli scenes. And like I didn't obviously I don't try to purchase art supplies based on things other people use, like if you know what I mean. Like I don't care what brand of paint like a big company used. You can make good art with whatever you have. But this was just something that caught my eye even before I learned about that. So I got a couple colors. Let me put them like this so you can see them all. I got these at a store in Shibuya. There's a art supply store. I'll put it on the screen because I don't know how to say its name. But most of these were on clearance there. And so those are all the colors I got. Carmine white, Prussian blue, pink, lemon yellow, yellow ochre, chrome green, and light blue. There was really no rhyme or reason for the colors I picked, just that I wanted a red, blue, and yellow. And I always go for like a yellow ochre, and then a white, obviously. So I got these, I guess, on sale. They were originally $4.40 and I got it for $2.86 on most of them. Like some of them weren't on sale. Ooh, that looks pretty. You can see that some of the binding agent has separated at the top, but that can be very easily mixed back together. And poster color is re-wettable, so it's okay if, like, these get dried out a little bit. I think this one's a bit dry. I don't know. That's really pink. Oh wow. I didn't open these up in the store because I didn't want to be like rude while I was in there. It's a very small store. Yeah, that one's a bit dry, you can see already. But I really want to test these out, see how I like them. I'll do a swatch of these at the end of this video just so you can see what it looks like. What is that? Well, that one has a very weird smell. I don't like that one. I think something is oozing out of this one and gone onto the yellow. But okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, put these guys away. Okay, I don't know what that was, but it's gone now. These are all the like data sheets that I have to show that each of the paints I buy are non-flammable, and I don't know if this helps. I don't know if I'm just being paranoid. I just always try to keep this with my art supplies at all times, like if it's going on an airplane. Okay, here is the last set of things that I bought. I think all of this is Holbein gouache. So I got this one, Dayflower Blue. This is an Iridori artist gouache. You can tell because it has this little symbol character. This box got beat up while in transit. Thankfully, oh, this one did too. Wow. This whole thing got beat up. What the? Okay. So, just for like comparison sake, I paid 1,155 yen, which is like, if we were still doing one-to-one, it was like $12. I think this was technically around 10 or 11. This is a giant tube of gouache, of white gouache. In America online, I think the cheapest I see this for is like 20 or 30 sometimes. But yeah, I always try to stock up on a lot of white gouache while I'm there. And so this should be another one of white. Yeah. I also don't really care about like what type of white I'm using. I remember researching the difference between permanent white versus zinc white, zinc titanium white, and titanium white, but I completely forgot about it. I think titanium yellows over time, but I don't know if that's the case with gouache. I only know that for oil paint. Ooh. Dude, I am ruining my nails. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to take this off when I'm done with this video. I've like completely destroyed these nails. Alright, there's the top. And I don't have any nail polish remover, so they're just gonna look really ugly for the time being. Let me open up this one as well. I don't even remember what colors I got. I remember getting this Myosotis blue. Myosotis blue. This came in the spring set of the Iridori gouache, and I really love it. So I got another one because I made a good dent in mine. But okay, I did not get a lot of Holbein artist gouache this time. I tried to pick colors that I didn't already have, and thankfully, well, other than this one I think, and this guy, I was using this as a reference. Wait, I had this one. Okay, well, I didn't do a good enough job, but maybe I was trying to get some of the ones that I knew I liked as well. Either way, I brought this with me. I have a video on like my swatching session for all these pages. I cut it down so it's not like every single one. But I brought this with me to Japan so I could see what colors I'm missing. And so I got, out of this section, I think these are all the ones I already had. And then I think these two are new, if I'm remembering right. The aqua blue and rose. And then I don't think I have these colors. I might have the yellow ochre. But I wanted some very muted colors for my color palette. And so I got yellow ochre, pearl copper, and ash blue. And for reference, I think these tubes are like, what, $9 in America? These Iridori ones go for a lot more for some reason, like on Jerry's website, even though they're, to me, they're the same thing. Their colors are just a lot more limited. But I think in Japan I paid around 400 yen for most of these, unless if they were a higher like series. I think this one was probably like 700 yen, just because it's a shiny one. But yeah, that's all the art supplies I think I got. I don't think there's anything else. But I will go ahead and swatch these so you can see what they look like. Okay, so this is what the knicker poster colors look like. They seem to lay on top of the paper instead of actually like sinking in. So that's very similar to how I'm used to with other types of gouache. And I'm really excited to try it out in the future. The pearl color is very, very shiny. I wasn't really expecting it to be this glittery, but I really like it. You can see the rose to the side and the ash blue. They're both really nice colors. Plan to use them in the future as well. And this lame pink coral, it's super translucent. I wasn't expecting it to be like that, but will be nice for glittery backgrounds. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this art haul, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!